What's going on, everybody? This is Clark Knives here, back with another little video. And I don't know if y'all have been keeping track of time or not, but it has been 2 weeks with this knife in the pocket here. Anyways, I did do a little mini series. Me and brother Ryan at RH Blade and Shade started a little mini series for pocket wear. And we started off with a week, and then we moved on to 2 weeks, and then Ryan and me both kind of got caught up in some stuff. I ended up getting rid of the knife that I was going to do for 2 weeks, and I just kind of completely forgot about it. But I acquired this knife here, and I made a video on it, and I've been kind of keeping track on that video with this knife, because I did keep this in a pocket for a whole week, and I really didn't even realize it. And then I looked at how long ago I made that video, and it was out for a whole week, and I was like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool. This has actually been one of the knives that I haven't even gotten tired of, and I'm still not even tired of it. But I kind of want to, make it to where I don't get tired of it. But so basically, what's going on here is I have put this knife in the pocket for 2 weeks straight, just bare pocket, threw it in there with everything else. So the challenge rules were to carry a slip joint knife with preferably bone handles, and just put it in the pocket bare bone, and carry it, and then all that goody. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at what this has after 2 weeks of use. As you can see, the bone is pretty smooth. Usually most of the time your bone is like very shiny. You can really tell off camera, but the bone has kind of like that new finish rubbed off of it, just from like the sweat on my hands, and the rubbing the my jeans and all that stuff. But come on, focus there. Oh, and before we kind of get into it, some people's been wanting to see the pelt again, so I brought the pelt back out. If some of y'all don't know, this is a rabbit fur. Got this at a flea market for a pretty good price, but it's a good background, very soft. But anyways, back to the knife. As you can see, it I wish you could see it a lot better, but the more like the glossy finish on the bone is kind of gone. It's really shiny just because of the light in the background, and I kind of tried to eliminate that, but it's no big deal. I don't think you can't really see it. Sometimes you can see it really good on like the smooth parts of the bone. No big deal. That's okay. I'm sure y'all know what I'm talking about. But you can't really see the dings or anything like that on the bolsters. You kind of can there. And these are brass bolsters. But you can see like where the patina comes on the bolsters, and then where it rubs in my pocket and polishes it and keeps it polished, which is really cool. Same with the shield. The shield kind of has a little outline of polished on the edges there. Same with the top bolsters. And I was always talking about this knife earlier in some other videos. I actually really like this pin blade. It's a big pin blade, so it's like a small sized spear point blade basically. And as you can see, it has some teener to it. Let me wish you could see it a little bit better. It's got some pretty good teener to it. I've peeled quite a few apples with this and cut a couple other things, not too much. Great action on it still. And then here is the clip point blade. I've got a lot of teener on this as well. I mean it, folks. I have been using the heck out of this knife, and I absolutely love this thing. I used it for, like I said, 2 weeks straight and hardly even realized it. Let's see if I can't get the patina on the back spring there. There you go. This is what draws me to GEC knives, is the patina the back spring gets. I absolutely love it. Come on, man. But anyways, y'all kind of get it. You can kind of see it here and there. I tried to get the best lighting possible, but you know, it's never gonna be perfect. But like I said, I really did not even realize that it had been 2 weeks in the pocket with this thing. And now I did carry it with my trapper, my whiskey bone trapper. I carried it with that, but that whiskey bone trapper was in a pancake sheath or in a normal slip in my pocket. Whenever I go to church, I don't like to have any knives on my belt, so I carried it in a slip Sunday and today, which is Monday, carried it in the slip, but I've been carrying it in my pocket, or my pancake sheath, mostly. But anyways, yeah, as far as that goes, I just wanted to kind of give you a little bit of an update on this thing. I am really enjoying it. And one more thing, I've carried this thing straight 2 weeks straight. I haven't left it at home not one time for 2 weeks. It's stayed in my pocket, you know, whenever. The only time it leaves my pocket is whenever I'm using it or I put it on my nightstand. But I haven't even sharpened this thing. I haven't even sharpened this thing not one time. And let me see if I can. I hope y'all can't see through that. Okay, you can't see through the paper. I just got a piece of scrap paper here. And I mean, see, it's still fairly sharp. It's not the greatest, but this is probably the sharpest GEC knife I have ever used from factory. I usually have to always sharpen them, but like I said, this one came pretty sharp enough for my liking. I don't need a wicked sharp knife, you know. So all I've done is stropped it a couple times because I have cut some cardboard with these blades here, but I've stropped it and it stayed sharp enough for my liking. And I may put my own edge on it later on. I don't know, but as for now, I've been kind of lazy and just been rocking with what the edge I've had. Sometimes people say that you can't bond with your knife until you put your own edge on it, you know, and I kind of feel like that's the case because I feel like I have more of a connection whenever then that sounds really cringy, I know it. But I feel like I enjoy using the knife a lot more whenever I've put my own edge on it and used it all like that. It's no longer, I guess, the factory's knife. It's my knife because it don't have factory edge, and I've put my own touch to it, you know. Anyways, that's enough rambling about that. But I just wanted to show y'all what it looks like. 2 weeks of use, straight use. Natural patina, you know, just 2 weeks of pure grandpa in it, I guess. You know, your grandpa get a knife and he would never take it out of his pocket. He'd only use that knife until it was a toothpick or something happened to it, you know. And that's what me and Ryan were kind of going for with this whole pocket worn series. And I did really enjoy it, but like I said, we both kind of got distracted and got busy with certain things, and we kind of fell off. So, you know, I didn't even realize I had carried this thing for 2 weeks until I looked at it today. And it actually just turned 2 weeks a couple hours ago, I think. Today was the 14th day at like 8 o'clock or something like that. It is currently 10:11. So, yeah. Just, and then I may, back to the whole, I don't really want to get tired of this knife thing. I may end up putting this knife up for a little while, just because I don't want to get super sick of it and then never use it again. So I may put it up for a little while. I've got a knife that should be in the mail tomorrow. I don't really want to spoil it, but I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all what kind of knife it is, and it is a GEC Viper. That's all I'm going to tell you. It's a pretty special GEC Viper. It's not your typical Viper, I'll put it that way. But I did a little bit of trading. I'll let y'all know that I did give the Viper away. I traded the Viper for this, not the Viper. I traded the Beaver away for this knife, just for the simple fact that I did not use it whatsoever. I did use it just a little bit, but y'all know me. I'm not a big slip guy. I like to put my knives in my pocket and just roll on. Using a slip takes a little bit longer than I like. I mean, I like slips a lot, and I'll use one every once in a while, but I like throwing it in the pocket and not having to worry about it. But I was super worried about that that wood handle. I was super worried about that splintering or ended up, kind of chipping away or cracking or something like that from me sweating, or it was too much. It was one of the knives that was probably the one and only knife that I could not use, and if most of y'all know me and watch me pretty regularly, y'all know that I will just throw whatever knife I have in the pocket, no matter the cost. I've got that GEC 77. That's a pretty, I wouldn't say rare, just because quite a few people have it, but a very hard to get GEC knife, and I just throw it in the pocket and patina it up and scratch the bolsters, and had all kinds of people cringing because I wasn't keeping it in a slip. But that was one of the only knives that I kind of just couldn't throw in my pocket because I was too worried about the wear and tear getting to it too early. I didn't feel like it would last very long, so I just went ahead and got rid of it. And I know that thing would have lasted me forever, but that was just kind of the way I felt about the whole deal. And it went to a really good guy, and I know him. I've dealt with him a couple times on Facebook, but yeah, I got a Viper out of it, and I'm pretty happy with this trade. I'm not going to tell y'all any details about it because I may make a video on it tomorrow. So if you wanna see what it is, go watch tomorrow's video. Hopefully it comes in. It was supposed to be in today, but it ended up not coming. But yeah, I've rambled on for 12 minutes and 9 seconds here, and I'm pretty sure y'all get the gist. If y'all enjoyed this video, go ahead and like, and then comment, and also subscribe, because we just hit 700 subscribers, and I could not be happier. 700 subscribers in the span of 8 months is absolutely insane. I never thought that I would even make it to 200, let alone 700. So I really appreciate everybody. It's been really fun, just making videos when I can, just having fun with it, and not worrying about it too much. But like I said, folks, I was kind of talking about doing a giveaway at 1,000. So I think it would be kind of cool to do that and just show my appreciation. And it's gonna be a really special one. So if y'all wanna go ahead and click that subscribe button, that'll just speed up the process towards somebody getting something cool. You don't have to. I'm not asking you to subscribe. It's just only if you want to. I really appreciate it, and it helps me out. So I appreciate every single one of y'all. I'm very blessed to have the following that I have. But I'm gonna go ahead and hop off here, and we'll see y'all next time. Peace.